Want to speak real Finnish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at finishpod101.com.
Want to improve reading in your target language? In this guide, you'll discover the top 10 ways to practice reading with our lessons and learning program. Let's begin. Number 1, start a lesson and read along with the lesson notes. With every lesson, you get bonus lesson notes. These give you the lesson in writing, the dialogue, the vocabulary, and the grammar explanations. So, as you listen to a lesson, read along with the lesson notes. By listening and reading along, you hear how each word is pronounced and can easily keep up. Number 2, read with the Dialogue Study Tool. With the Dialogue Study Tool, you get the line-by-line breakdown of a lesson's conversation. You get the text, the translation, the audio, and, if applicable, the romanization, so you can read and listen to each line individually. To practice your reading, reread and review each line until you master it. Then, move on to the next line. You get this feature in every one of our lessons. Number 3, read along with the lesson transcript. You also get transcripts with every lesson. These are word-for-word scripts of everything that was said in the lesson and are completely free to access. So use these to read along. Number 4, download the PDF notes and transcripts. Want to practice reading on your own time? Save the lesson notes and transcripts as PDFs to your device and keep them forever. That way, you can open them up and practice reading at any time. You can also print the PDFs out to keep as physical reading material. Number 5, practice with extensive reading books. Extensive reading is a learning tactic where you read as many books as possible at a level that's easy for you. And you follow these 2 rules. 1, you skip over words you don't know, and 2, you jump to a new book if the current one is boring. The goal is to help you master reading, vocab, and grammar simply by reading a lot without getting stuck on minor words. You can find extensive reading books from absolute beginner level to advanced. These are simple, one-line per page books, and all of the translations are on the lesson page. Simply look for the extensive reading pathways in the lesson library. You can also download these books as PDFs and print them out. Number 6, take your time and read slowly. Whether you're reading with the notes, books, or the dialogue tool, be sure to take your time. Read the lines slowly on the first try, just like a child would when they start learning to read. This is so you can get acquainted with every word. Number 7, then speed up your reading. Once you've read a line slowly and are familiar with the words, start speeding up. Reread that same line a little bit faster on the second try, and then a little faster on the third try. Doing this will help you read faster. Number 8, take the reading comprehension video lessons. These lessons are specifically designed to test your reading skills. You're presented with a real-life scenario, such as reading a sign at the train station, and are tested on the words presented on the screen. Don't worry, you get the answer at the end. And translations are available in the dialogue section. Number 9, get reading assignments from your Premium Plus teacher. You can also get assignments that cover listening, writing, speaking, and even reading from your teacher. These assignments can be tailored to your goals and needs. You get a new one every week, or anytime you're ready for a new one. Number 10, get even more lessons in the lesson library. If you want even more reading lessons, then visit our lesson library and under Category, choose Reading and Writing. You get instant access to all of the pathways and lessons that will help you master all areas of the language, including reading. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way, and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. And if you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share it with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. See you next time. Bye!
Hi guys, and welcome to this new episode of finishpod101.com. My name is Mary, and I'm here to teach you some Finnish. Today we'll learn 10 phrases you always want to hear. So let's get started. Näytät hyvältä tänään. You look great today. Näytät hyvältä tänään. You look great today. Now, this is definitely something you can tell the people you know, and it makes a person feel good. You can maybe add something to it, like you can say kiva paita, which means nice shirt. And that's definitely something you can say to make a person feel good about themselves. Kaipaan sinua. I miss you. Kaipaan sinua. I miss you. Now, you can say this to a friend or a family member or a loved one if you haven't seen someone in a long time. Another way to say the exact same thing in Finnish is to say, minulla on ikävä sinua. Teit hienoa työtä. You did a great job. Teit hienoa työtä. You did a great job. Now, you can say this to your employees or your co-workers to set a really nice vibe at your workplace. And everyone wants to know that they're appreciated, so you don't have to be afraid to say it. You should actually say it more often. Tulet saamaan bonuksen loppukuusta. There will be a bonus at the end of the month. Tulet saamaan bonuksen loppukuusta. There will be a bonus at the end of the month. Now, if you're a boss and you say this sentence combined with the previous sentence together, you'll definitely be the boss of the month. So you can say, teit hienoa työtä, tulet saamaan bonuksen loppukuusta. Olet erittäin hyvä kokki. You're an excellent cook. Olet erittäin hyvä kokki. You're an excellent cook. I have a friend, and I cooked makaronilaatikko for him once. Makaronilaatikko is like a macaroni casserole with minced meat. It's like the simplest food on the planet. So that he complimented me on my makaronilaatikko, that's like, he must be really hungry. Pidä tauko. Minä hoidan siivouksen tänään. Take a break. I'll do the cleaning today. Pidä tauko. Minä hoidan siivouksen tänään. Take a break. I'll do the cleaning today. Now, that would be nice to hear, right? Like somebody would clean up after you and you can just kick back and enjoy the day. That would be awesome. Ja sinä voitat. And you win. Ja sinä voitat. And you win. When I was little and my parents would go out of town, they would bring these scratch tickets as a souvenir, and my brother would always win something, or at least it felt like it, but I would never win, so I was pretty bummed about it. Maybe I should try and buy one of those now and see if I could win some money. Olit oikeassa. You were right. Olit oikeassa. You were right. I once saw this meme that said, in a marriage there's two people. One is always right and the other one is the husband. I'm not sure if that's a good joke. Is it? Maybe not. Toin sinulle jotain erityistä. I brought you something special. Toin sinulle jotain erityistä. I brought you something special. When I was 16 and I was moving out of town, my friends brought me this CD, like a mixtape, that had a lot of songs that we would like to listen together. And I think that was a really, really nice gift. That was back in the beginning of the millennium, so CDs were a big thing. Budjetti on rajaton. The budget is unlimited. Budjetti on rajaton. The budget is unlimited. Unlimited budget? I've never experienced that. Have you? Maybe I should go and buy one of those scratch tickets to see if I would win something and then have an unlimited budget. So guys, thank you for watching this new episode on Finnish Part 101 on 10 phrases you always want to hear. I hope you liked it. Have you complimented anyone lately? If you have, I would love to hear it, so please tell your story in the comments section below. And if you want to learn more, please like this video and subscribe to this channel and visit finishpod101.com to learn more. And now it's time to say thank you and bye-bye in Finnish. That's kiitos ja moi moi!
Want to speak real Finnish from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at finishpod101.com.
Hi guys, and welcome to finishpod101.com. My name is Meri, and I'm here to teach you some Finnish. Today we'll learn the favorite words chosen by fans. So let's get started.
Äiti. Äiti. Mother.
Äiti. Mother. Minun äitini on ihana. My mother is wonderful. My mom is without a doubt one of the coolest people on earth, and without it being a cliche, she's really been an inspiration to me, like a role model. She has been studying and working her whole life, and she's so diligent. And still today, she's studying and doing her doctorate degree. I'm really, really proud of her.
Ankara. Ankara. Strict.
Ankara. Strict. Opettaja on liian ankara. The teacher is too strict. Now, I don't think I've ever had a teacher who was too strict. I think it's good that your teacher pushes you to the limit. So, yeah. Better to be a little bit strict, right?
Erilainen. Erilainen. Different.
Erilainen. Different. Tämä ympäristö on hyvin erilainen. This environment is very different. I think it's healthy that your environment changes from time to time, and maybe your tasks and your routines of the day are different every now and then. It keeps your mind active, and you don't get stuck on your tracks. So yeah, difference is good for you, right?
Juoksentelisinkohan. Juoksentelisinkohan. I wonder if I should run around aimlessly.
Juoksentelisinkohan. I wonder if I should run around aimlessly. Now, this is a good one, like a funny word. The basic word is juosta, which means to run, and then you add these additions to it, and then you come up with a whole other meaning for the word. Like a kid might ask, juoksentelisinkohan tänään metsässä? It's just 3 words in Finnish, and in English it means, I wonder if I should run around aimlessly in the forest today. That's funny, right?
Kiitos. Kiitos. Thank you.
Kiitos. Thank you. Basic courtesy, you can say kiitos, or if you hear it in a spoken language, you can also say or hear kiitti, which is the same thing. But yeah, you should definitely learn this.
Lohikäärme. Lohikäärme. Dragon.
Lohikäärme. Dragon. Saduissa on usein lohikäärme. There's often a dragon in fairy tales. Now, do you ever wonder who came up with a specific word? I think lohikäärme is one of those words that I would really like to know who invented it and why. Because in Finnish, the word lohikäärme, in the direct translation for it in English is salmon snake. And I don't think a dragon resembles either a salmon or a snake, so I really don't know where that word came from.
Mahtavaa. Mahtavaa. Awesome.
Mahtavaa. Awesome. I think it's mahtavaa that you are learning Finnish, and I think it would be even mahtavampaa or more awesome that you would invent a sentence using any of the words or phrases in this video. So make up a sentence of your own. That's a really fun way to learn. And write it down in the comments below, okay?
Moi. Hei.
Moi. Hey. Moi, or its other version moikka, are used in spoken language, and you can't use them in like an official meeting or something, but if you're already familiar with someone, you can definitely say moi or moikka. That's a casual word. And if you're leaving a room or a space, you can say it twice in a row to say bye-bye, so that's moi moi.
Myötähäpeä. Myötähäpeä. Second-hand embarrassment.
Myötähäpeä. Second-hand embarrassment. Tunsin valtavaa myötähäpeää. I felt tremendous second-hand embarrassment. Now, this is one of those weird words also. Like, you can feel myötähäpeä when, for example, a friend is doing something embarrassing and you feel embarrassed for them, like on their behalf. And that is the correct, maybe like an explanation for myötähäpeä.
Onnellinen. Onnellinen. Happy.
Onnellinen. Happy. Olen niin onnellinen. I'm so happy. One of the places that I feel really, really happy is my family's summer cottage. It's in the middle of the forest. Actually, it's in the middle of nowhere, basically. There's no running water, no electricity, no cell phone reception. There's just this house and a river, a field, some forest, and a sauna, of course. We're in Finland, right? That is one of the places I really, really feel happy in.
Paratiisi. Paratiisi. Paradise.
Paratiisi. Paradise. Tämä on kuin paratiisi. This is like paradise. There is a really popular folk song from the 70s by Rauli Petting Somerjoki, which describes this love story in a country setting, like in the middle of the nature, and that song is called Paratiisi. So maybe that tells something about the Finnish set of mind. You should listen to it, it's a great song.
Rakastaa. Rakastaa. To love.
Rakastaa. To love. Rakastan eläimiä. I love animals. I love my dog. She's weird. She's a Dalmatian, so she doesn't have long hair. So maybe she's a little bit cold here in the Finland from time to time. So she should have a proper fur. But I have a coat for her. And she's a really nice dog. She never runs away even though she's not in a leash. So she's a really good girl.
Uskoa. Uskoa. To believe.
Uskoa. To believe. Uskotko kohtaloon? Do you believe in fate? I have a niece. She's 5 years old, and I told her that I can do magic. And she said to me, en usko sinua, which means I don't believe you. Well, she's a smart girl.
Vuorovesi. Vuorovesi. Tide.
Vuorovesi. Tide. Vuorovesi nousee. The tide is rising. I don't live near the ocean, I just have lakes and rivers around me, so I never actually experienced the tide in a proper way. I should maybe pay more attention to it when I travel next time.
Jäätelötötterö. Jäätelötötterö. Ice cream cone.
Jäätelötötterö. Ice cream cone. Kesän ensimmäinen jäätelötötterö. The first ice cream cone of the summer. I remember when I was a kid, I lived in this small village or town. Every summer we would have this ice cream kiosk that would open up in the beginning of the summer. It's one of my fondest childhood memories that me and my friends would go out to that ice cream shop and we would buy ice cream cones. And it always tasted so much better than buying from the supermarket. I don't know why, but it did. So guys, thank you for watching this video on favorite words chosen by fans. I hope you liked it. Have you already figured out a sentence using any of the words and phrases taught in this video? If you have, please write it in the comments section below. And if you want to learn more, please like this video or subscribe to this channel or visit finishpod101.com to learn more. And now it's time to say thank you and bye-bye in Finnish. Kiitos ja moi moi!
Want to finally start speaking in your target language? In this guide, you'll discover the top 7 ways to practice speaking on your own with our lessons. Let's begin. Number 1, shadowing. Shadowing is a proven learning technique where all you do is repeat what you hear in order to practice speaking. So access any audio or video lesson on the site and press the play button to start. Then, as you listen or watch, just repeat the conversations. Or, even easier, read along out loud with the dialogue section. The script is right there in front of you. With our lessons, you can master entire conversations, just like that. Number 2, read out loud. I just mentioned it, but reading out loud is another powerful tactic and deserves its own mention. With every lesson, you get written transcripts and translations. So, as you play the lesson, read the dialogue out loud as you hear it. Why? By reading out loud, you're also practicing your speaking skills. You can do this with the lesson notes, the lesson transcript, or the dialogue tool. With the dialogue tool, you can listen to each line again and again, and repeat out loud until you master them all. Number 3, speed up your reading to speed up your speaking. Being able to speak without thinking is a sign of language mastery. If you're talking to a native and can respond quickly, they'll assume that you're fairly fluent. How can you do this? When you read out loud, try increasing your speed a little bit every time. So, start by reading with the dialogue tool. If you're like most learners, you'll read the first line slowly. That's because you're still getting used to the words, which is okay. Reread it. On your second try, you know most of the words, and you'll read a little faster. Reread it again. On your third try, you'll be even faster, at a native speaker's speed. And being able to read these phrases out loud and fast will help you speak fast. Number 4, record and compare yourself with native speakers. In order to sound like a native speaker, you must imitate native speakers. So here's how. Access the voice recorder, which is in the Dialogue Study tool in every lesson. Click on the microphone icon. Listen to the native speaker's audio, and then record yourself. You can then compare the 2 recordings side by side, and practice and try again and again until you perfect your pronunciation. Number 5, get feedback from our Premium Plus teacher. If you're learning by yourself and don't have access to real teachers, then you can always get feedback from our Premium Plus teachers. With the My Teacher tool, you can record yourself speaking and send the audio file to the teacher. They'll review it and tell you what to improve and how. That's it. Number 6, level up your speaking with Premium Plus assignments. With Premium Plus, you can also get assignments that cover reading, writing, listening, and even speaking from your teacher. These assignments can be tailored to your goals and needs. You get a new one every week, or anytime you're ready for a new one. Number 7, get even more lessons in the lesson library. If you want even more lessons on speaking and conversations, visit our lesson library and under Category, choose Conversation. You'll get all of the pathways and lessons that are focused on speaking. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share it with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way, and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. I'll see you next time. Bye! Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.